Hey guys, what's up? Ben from My Sports Step here with Richie Denell. Today we're going to be talking about the Detroit Lions draft class of 2017.
Yeah. Detroit's draft was a little bit confusing for me, just because I thought there were some dire needs for them. But they seemed to overreach a little bit on the guys that they took, I thought. I didn't think I wasn't as high on Jared Davis with where they selected him, just because of the injuries. Now, that doesn't mean he can't be a good ball player. He's just got to be able to stay on the field. And I thought Tease Tabor for them was a very good pick in round 2, but then again, I thought they reached in round 3 on Kenny Galladay, the wide receiver. So it almost was like they filled the needs, but they reached on players when there were other players on the board.
Yeah, I agree with you with every aspect you just said with Davis. You know, I like Davis, but as a second-round pick,
Right.
I think he's going to be a good football player, but at 21, it's just a stretch. I saw him... I thought he would have been the third inside linebacker. In kind of the last couple weeks of the draft, we heard, Davis being connected with Detroit.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe they could have traded down to pick him. But
Yeah. Yeah, in another way, I thought Detroit, with the depth picks that they got with Jalen Reeves-Maybin, adding Brad Kaya, who's probably going to end up being a trade chip based on how he plays during the preseason,
Possibly.
and Michael Roberts at the tight end spot, depending upon what happens with Eric Ebron there. All very good value picks from that standpoint, but I think you're still going to knock him on the grade, and I ended up giving him a C just because I thought they overreached at the top. Ziggy Ansah needs help. This guy is a freak. He's a great player, but you can't have him being the only guy that can get to the quarterback, because then teams are very obviously likely to and can keep him from getting there by certain protections and offensive plays. But they needed a rusher. They didn't get it. I dropped him to a C due to the overreaching of certain prospects.
this is a rarity because I'm giving him a lower grade than you.
Ooh.
I'm going to give him a D+, because when you look at the first 4 rounds, really the only player that wasn't a reach, in my opinion, was Tease Tabor.
Agreed.
At 53. I think Tabor's a good football player. I knew he wasn't going to be picked in the first round just because he didn't show that speed in the combine. But he's in a good system. Terrell Austin knows defensive backs, maybe better than anybody else in the league. So I'm excited about that. But Kenny Galladay at the 3rd round did not make sense. Reeves-Maybin at the 4th was a big stretch. Same thing with Michael Roberts at the 4th round. So Detroit has a lot of troubles, not as bad as a draft as maybe Chicago in the NFC North, but they're going to have to do a lot more to compete with Green Bay in the North.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to go to our website, mysportstop.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more original videos.